Hey, it's time for Chubbyray. Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? Oh, yeah. We're talking comics. That's right, people. We're getting ready to talk some comics on a Friday afternoon, early evening. Hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're ready. I see Thunder's here live. Oh, yeah. We can do a Thunderdome today. Thunder. Somebody overslept. Somebody overslept and missed the morning show today. So he is here tonight. Thank God he's back. We see Thunder. Good to have you in here, Thunder. We missed you this morning, buddy. It was a good time. Welcome, everybody. It is time for the Chubbyray Comics Live. This is the usual night show. Look at Thunder says, "Hello, Trash Can fam. How's everybody doing this Friday?" Good evening, Ray. Another great show. Thanks, Xbox. Thanks, Xbox. You're the best, buddy. It's a great day to talk comics. Is there any such thing as a day that isn't a good day to talk comics? Every day is a good day for talking comics, guys. What's up, Los Master? Los Master is planning on going to Canada. He wants to go to Canada and look for comics. Good for him, man. Thunder says he overslept this morning. That's why he missed the show. All right. Well, that sucks. We missed you, Thunder. Aiden says, I'm down with comics. Love it. Happy Friday, everybody. That's right. Hope everybody's having a pleasant Friday. I agree with you, Raul. That's awesome. Let's see. Oh, no, you don't have to be a subscriber. No, you could subscribe. Just subscribe on the YouTube page. Just become a YouTube subscriber. I'd really appreciate that. I didn't catch the very end. Had lunch with the parents. It was fun. It was a fun show, but I don't know if you missed anything. I didn't have any big announcements or anything. I haven't even done any giveaways on the morning show yet. Have you guys noticed that? I haven't even done any giveaways on the Chubbyray Comics morning show. But I love it. I do love doing it. Trash Can Fam Tuesday. You know it, brother. Welcome, Ray. Ray likes when new people watch. I do. I love new viewers. I love it. Back for show number 2 today. Absolutely. I'm glad you're back, Cyclops fan. Is today the Avengers giveaway? No, the Avengers giveaway is a week from tomorrow. Next Saturday's when we're giving away the Avengers. However, you guys, this is it's really shocking. I was not expecting what happened to happen. Because I'll be honest, the last couple of weeks have been rough. With me, I was wondering. I'm like, oh my God, what's gonna happen now? But we hit 5,000 fans in June, and I said, well, when we get to 6,000, we're gonna do another giveaway. We're gonna do a giveaway of this omnibus. Secret Warriors. All right. I said, when we hit 6,000, we're going to give this away. Secret Warriors. Okay. That was the plan. But we only had 5,000 subscribers. That was it. So I figured this would probably be around Halloween, right? And then there was this. I don't even want to talk about what it was, but there's a big thing, and I was like, okay, well. I'm going to lose subscribers. But this crazy thing happened. And literally in the last 2 weeks, the subscriber number has been going crazy. We are at this moment, here is the number of subscribers on Chubbyray Comics. 5,955. 5,955 subscribers now watch this show, which means we are 45 subscribers away from giving this away. 45 subscribers away from giving this. So although this is scheduled to be given away, this is scheduled to be given away on Saturday. We might move this giveaway up. We might move it up because we're about to hit 6,000, which is insane. But man, you got so much joy to me. New subscribers, thank you so much. And every subscriber means the world to me. It means a lot. So yeah, we have the Avengers giveaway scheduled for next Saturday, but who knows? We might have one that jumps in front of it with Secret Warriors. Might do it. We might do it, guys. Russell says, "What's up, Trash Can family? I'm excited to get back into the Nerdament." Well, I'm going to do Nerdament results and announce third round for the Marvel portion of the Nerdament today. It's been 6 hours. Time to start. Good to see you guys. Good to see you again. Good to see you, Jack. Love it. This DC Finest for the Demon has been awesome. It is good. Yeah, the Demon's fun. What's going on, Ray? I'm doing great, man. I feel fantastic. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, everybody. Thank you, Xbox. Hello, downtown Adam. How you doing, pal? Thank you. I feel good. Here's what I did though. I lie a little bit before every show. And you'll notice, if you watch the show closely, you'll notice. I'll tell you, this is a secret that I do. Right before the show starts, I go to the bathroom and I wet my hair. I get water and then I take my hands through my hair and wet it. And when my hair's wet, it looks darker. You know what I mean? It really shows off the darkness of my hair. So I want you to pay attention. As my hair dries, because I just got a haircut, and when my hair gets cut, it looks darker, which I know is crazy, but when my hair gets cut short, it looks darker than when it gets longer. The grays are more visible, which is crazy. I think it's the opposite for a lot of people. But I wet my hair when the show starts, so it looks darker. I want you to pay attention. As the show goes on, my hair will look a little more gray as the wetness dries off, which is very, very crazy. But oh well, that's why. So I think that's one of the reasons that I think that's one of the reasons that I look good. Augusta says, "Long live Saturn Girl." I love Saturn Girl. Love Saturn Girl. Let's see. I missed the morning show because I work at 6 a.m. Adam, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Morning show was fun. Thanks, Sleep. Yeah, morning show was a lot of, morning show was a lot. I'm having fun. By the way, it is Saturday in Australia. How you doing, Rod? Good to see you, buddy. Gary D says he's missed the morning show because he's at work. He needs to get you need to get your priorities straight, Gary. Yeah. Listen, you guys, let's face it, the night show is the main show. Come on. This is the main show. This is when I let it all out. You know what I mean? The night show's when I do my giveaways and everything. But the morning show has been fun. The morning show's been fun. It's really, I'm enjoying every second I get to talk comics. I'm happy. Every second I get to talk comics, which is now several hours a day. I'm very happy. Ray, how you doing? I work nights, so I watch your show in pieces while on breaks and lunch. I usually catch the end of the show on my way home. Thanks for the company. Oh, Chris, thank you, buddy. Thank you, man. It means a lot. I started watching Breaking Bad recently, and I've been so into it, I stayed up way later than I should have been watching it. Way to go, Thunder. Is Batman the greatest martial artist in the DCU? I think the greatest martial artist might be Boy, I think Cassandra Cain is close. Cassandra Cain's close. Her mother, Lady Shiva. Is good. I think the greatest DC Comics martial artist of all time is Karate Kid. But that's 30th century, and that's not going to happen for quite a while, okay? Not going to happen for quite a while. But I think current times martial artist is either Batman, Cassandra Cain, or Lady Shiva. Am I wrong, guys? Am I wrong? I mean, I'm just, I'm just putting it out there. That's my picks. I'd love to hear your thoughts, guys. What's up, everybody? Ready for another show? Thanks, Kelvin. Appreciate it. Gary D says it's karma. Thank you, buddy. Divine karma. Thank you, guys. That means a lot. Showing people that Chubbyray is here to stay. I am, yeah. When the whole cancel Chubbyray crowd came, I was like, well, this is the wrong guy. Because you could tell from my comic buying, I'm fine with doubling down. Tyrone says, I think it's between Lady Shiva, Connor Hawk, and Black Canary. All great. They're all great. Black Canary's great. Connor Hawk's so good he won the Lazarus tournament. Lady Shiva. But I think Cassandra Cain's in there as well. You know what I mean? I do. Oh, by the way, Cyclops fan says, the latest Black Canary mini by Ryan Sook had an epic smackdown between Black Canary and Shiva. Let me see if I have that. Now I gotta find that. I think I got that, Cyclops fan. Let me see. Is it Black Canary fighting Lady Shiva? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Here is the latest Black Canary. I haven't read it yet. Oh yeah, it's Black Canary and Lady Shiva. Best of the best. I'll have to read this. It's still sealed. Black Canary. This is Tom King, Ryan Sook. Black Canary versus Lady Shiva to determine who is the single greatest hand-to-hand fighter in the DC universe. Who will walk away with the title? Okay, well, I guess I'm going to read this and I'll find out. Thank you, Cyclops fan. Appreciate it. Is it Black Canary? It wouldn't surprise me if it's Black Canary. You know? Cyclops fan says, I heard Just for Men wash with. Yeah, but I don't want to color my hair. It's easier to just wet it. You know what I mean? It's easier to just wet it. I watched the show at work. I only stop when I got to use the forklift. Way to go, Jock. Love it. Jack Solo. Love it, buddy. I heard that once Ray hits 6,000, he's giving away a Batmobile. I will give away a Batmobile when I hit 6,000. Here's our 6,000 giveaways, guys. Secret Warriors, Omnibus, and a Batmobile. There's our giveaways. Rod says, yeah, Black Canary would be up there. So I think it's got to be, now it's got to be Lady Shiva, Cassandra Cain, Black Canary, and Connor Hawk. Forgot Connor Hawk is so good, he won the Lazarus tournament. By the way, Thunder says, we're definitely hitting 6K this week. It would really be something. We're 45 away. You guys know why? Because you guys talked me into this. You guys told me to leave up the top 10 perfect comic runs omnibus. He said, don't put that new one up. Leave up the top 10. And he said it'll take off. And it did. It's up to It's on its way to 6,000 views. Top 10 perfect comic book runs are over 5,300 views right now. I put up a new Daredevil video today, but the top 10 perfect comic book runs is still going crazy, and I've gotten a lot of subscribers from that. So it was based on recommendations from my great audience, you guys. Sleepy says, I watched a little bit of the first morning show. Tuesday was a great co-host. Yeah, Tuesday's going to be on. Tuesday will be on every day as soon as he's done. Tuesday's doing some kind of, I don't know what they're doing. Some kind of, I don't know if they're injecting him with donkey blood or what. He's doing some kind of, some testing or something. He's either testing something or doing surveys, or so he's got to do that every morning for like a month or whatever. As soon as he's done with that, then he says he's going to be on every day, which will be great because I love, my favorite part was broadcasting with Tuesday. We really had a good time. Wasn't there a Batman story where the villain had the abilities to top martial arts? You know what was great? If you've read the Robin Compendium, the Tim Drake Robin Compendium, that has the whole that has a whole thing about martial arts with Tim Drake. And he fights I can't think of the guy's name. He fights why am I zoning on his name? He fights the one guy and then he fights Lady Shiva. So that's really good. It's Tim Drake hanging around the best. It's the original Tim Drake books, which are in the Robin Compendium. If you've read the Robin Compendium, it's very good. Ray, are you planning on buying the singles? No, I'm not going to buy the singles. I'll wait for the trade paperback. But I love Exquisite Corpses. Oh. Wasn't Rogers the best Marshall? That's a great comment. Marshall Rogers is one of the best artists ever. I love Marshall Rogers. Buckets and Chill. Hey, Ray, I'm new to this world of comics. I'm starting with epics. Love it. But the more I learn of characters, the more I want. How do you determine which epic's finest omnibus you want with so many phases you're into? You know, Buckets, I've loved Batman since I was a kid. You know, since I was a kid, I've loved Batman and Spider-Man and Legion. Well, Legion of Superheroes is my all-time favorite. But so I started with my favorite characters. But the first omnibus I bought was Green Lanterns Volume 1 by Jeff Johns. And then I bought House of M, the X-Men omnibus. And then I bought Spider-Man by Michelini and Bagley. Those are my first omnibuses. And as soon as I read the Green Lantern one, I was hooked, man. I was hooked. DC Finest is so fantastic. And I'm such a DC Comics fan. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Marvel Comics too, but when I grew up, DC was my favorite. I got all the Legion of Superheroes, all the Justice League, Batman, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Flash, Superman, you name it. I loved it. So DC was my favorite when I was younger. But as an adult, I got everything. I still have a problem with getting everything. But yeah, just pick your favorites. Pick your favorites. And read all of them if you can. One of my favorites is Nightwing. I've got Nightwing Compendium 1, 2, 3, Nightwing Prince of Gotham Omnibus, Nightwing Super Spy Omnibus, Nightwing Rebirth Omnibus, Tom Taylor Nightwing Volume 1 and 2. Plus I have a ton of Nightwing paperbacks, including the Tomasi paperback. So if you name it, if it's Nightwing, I got it. I'm just a fan of so that's what I mean. If you are a fan of characters, pick your characters, fall in love with them, and read them. Read everything about them, and then you'll be happy. But next Tuesday goes LOL donkey blood. I don't. Is it? I don't know if it's. I don't know what it is. So I don't know if it's donkey blood or what they're doing. But he's doing some kind of testing. You know, it's not. It is not true that. So it's not true that Tuesday is being given jackass blood. There's anyone who's starting the rumor that Tuesday is being injected with jackass blood, that is 100% incorrect. Do not start that rumor. That is offensive to Tuesday. Very offensive. By the way, Thunder says he's got 4 issues left in the Robin Compendium. He should finish it tonight. Awesome. Barbara Gordon versus Tim Drake or the Red Hood. In just my favorites, my favorite would be Tim Drake out of that group. But I love Barbara Gordon. So order would be Drake 1, Gordon 2, Hood 3. Love Jason Todd, but he's number 3 out of that group. My favorite Batman family members: Dick Grayson, Damian Wayne, Tim Drake, Barbara Gordon, Cassandra Cain, Jason Todd, Stephanie Brown. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can go on. Batwoman. You know, I could do my whole Batman family members, but Rod says, read the first Robin Compendium recently, looking forward to the second. When is the second one? The second one's coming out when? Robin Compendium Volume 2 is coming out later this year, right? It's coming out, is it November? Is it November? No, it's coming out. It is coming out December 22nd. Oh, right before Christmas. Right before Christmas, we're getting Robin Compendium Volume 2. Oh my God, that's going to be good. Oh my God. Okay, Tuesday says, I'm doing a 30-day medical research trial for weight loss appetite suppression medication. There's no donkey blood transfusions. Okay. However, if they mention anything about weapons plus, I'm signing up. Dude, so is it helping? But Thunder, do you have a weight I mean, you're a good-looking guy. You don't have a weight problem. Way to go, Thunder. I hope it's working, man. I hope it's working because, listen, I started my weight loss journey in 2019. And it's been a long and hard workout, all this stuff. But the best thing that ever happened in my weight loss journey was these GLP-1, when they invented this GLP-1, those shots. That's the best I've ever done, was taking the Manjaro. When I took Manjaro, that's when the weight loss, when I started losing the most weight was with the Manjaro. So I love it. Tyrone says, best martial artist in Marvel is Iron Fist. Yeah, probably Iron Fist, Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi, Iron Fist. Daredevil's really good. Daredevil's very good. It's got to be one of those guys, right? Black Panther is really good. Is Once in Future the next? Oh, I've already got it. I started reading Once in Future last night. I talked about it on the morning show today. Once in Future is fantastic. Oh my God. I was shocked. It starts with this guy and his grandmother of all people. It's a really, Once in Future is very good. Drew says, can you recommend a reading schedule to finish books quicker? What's your reading schedule? My reading schedule is I try to read minimum 3 hours every day. I try to read minimum 3 hours of comics. And I always start with an omnibus. Whichever omnibus I'm reading, I go with that. And I read it till I get sick of it. You know, sometimes I'll read straight through. Nightwing, Volume 1, one night read. Black Canary, Captain America, one night read. Avengers, No Surrender, No Road Home, one night read. But sometimes I read for so long and I go, okay, I can pick this up tomorrow and be fine. And then I'll read whatever paper. I have a paperback and I'll read a paperback. And then when I finish the paperback, I read from another omnibus. So right now I'm reading Star Wars Crimson Reign. I'm reading Iron Man by the Knopf brothers. The second part of Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, but last night I read Justice League Unlimited KO. And I pulled out the Legends omnibus. And I got the Dan Slott Fantastic Four omnibus. And I was like, which one am I going to open? So I figured I'd start reading it. And instead, I read Once and Future. I was like, oh, I just got Once and Future today. So I took the seal off of that and started reading Once and Future. So that's what I read last night was Crimson Reign, Iron Man, Justice League Unlimited, and Once and Future. And I try to read 3 hours every night. But I also try to read during the day. That's my figure your own schedule, man. Figure your own schedule and then go with it. Whatever makes you comfortable, but just try to do it consistently. If your schedule is I can read for an hour a day, then read an hour a day. Try to do it consistently. Hey Ray, hey chat, ordered my first Marvel book today. Look at that. Newfoundland Nerd. He's getting Ultimate Spider-Man Epic Collection Volume 1. Dude, that's awesome. Newfoundland Nerd, congratulations. You are now becoming a DC and Marvel. He's got DC Image, because I know he's read Geiger and Ghost Machine stuff. And now he's getting Marvel. Way to go, Newfoundland Nerd. Love it. After the Nerdament, could we have another contest called the Octagon? Have a Marshall DC... Oh, that's great. I love that. Hey, Tuesday, Ray says you're getting injected with Jackass. No, someone said that. By the way, Greg says, is there a market for old Calvin and Hobbes, Farside, Doonesbury, and Bloom County? I mean, yeah, I think there's a market for all that stuff. I think, people love comics. I think people love comic strips too. They love that stuff. Do the Bat Family lineup, right? Chubbyray. Our top 3 Bat Family. Yeah, I think I said it. It's Dick Grayson, number 1. Damian Wayne 2. Barbara Gordon 3. I think maybe, yeah. There you go. I think that's probably it. That's probably it. Dick Grayson, Damian Wayne, Barbara Gordon would be my top 3. But I love the whole Batman family. They're just great. That is great. Love it. And Tuesday says, I'm not at all overweight. I just qualified for the study and it pays really well. Good for you, buddy. I'm glad. Tuesday says Shang-Chi is the best Marvel martial artist. But it's got to be Iron Fist number 2, right? Cyclops fan says Calvin and Hobbes is fantastic. I think it's still in print. Love it. Elektra. Oh, yeah. Elektra. Elektra's very good. Daredevil's good too, though. Gary D says his boss has definitely had plenty of Jackass blood injections. Hey, Ray, hope you're having a great day. I can't stop thinking about Neil Adams' Batman Absolute. I can't wait for it to come out. I do not have the Neil Adams Batman Omnibus. So, yeah, I've got to get the Absolute. But I'm really looking forward. I'm looking forward to the Batman Bronze Age. That is probably the next omnibus that I'm super excited about. The next omnibus I'm super, super excited about is, let me see. I'm looking at the upcoming omnibuses. All right, I'm looking at the upcoming omnibuses. Upcoming omnibuses. Here we go. Here is what I'm looking at. All right. I gotta call Adam and get Dark Droids. X-Men Blue and Gold Bloodline's gonna be great. Superman Triangle Era, Wonder Woman by Rucka is gonna be great. New Titans and Poe Dameron are gonna be great. I don't have Spider-Man by Zdarsky, so I'm gonna get that reprint. Absolute Power, I'm really looking forward to. Daredevil Volume 4, I'm looking forward to. Age of Krakoa, Reign of X, Rom V Detective, and on September 29th, Batman the Bronze Age. Oh, yes. Batman Bronze Age is coming out the same week as Batman by Neil Adams Absolute Edition. God, because that's gonna have some of the same stuff. I don't know if will I get both? Probably. A Way of X is gonna be good too, but the one I'm most looking forward to next is Batman, the Bronze Age. And I got to get off this page because, oh, sorry everybody. Let me make it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Oh, there we go. Okay, you can see. Yeah, I've got to get off this. If I stay on this thing, I'll be looking. I'll be going. Oh, I'm gonna get Blood Hunt. I'm gonna get Ghost Rider by Benjamin Percy. Oh my God, that's gonna be great. Yeah, I'll look at these omnibuses all day because that's how I am. So let me go. Let me get back to my actual Chubbyray screen. I read Dark Knight over Metropolis. It was great. I also read the story After the Blaze, where Superman goes to hell. Yeah, so you're reading the whole Brainiac Reborn. Good for you, brother. Chubbyray, can you recommend an Iron Man omnibus? Oh, all of them. The best. What is the best Iron Man omnibus? I have all of the omnibuses that are out, but I got to be honest. There are books that are not an omnibus that are my favorite Iron Man runs. Matt Fraction is not an omnibus. That's the best Iron Man. The best Iron Man is Matt Fraction, which is not collected. However, Invincible Iron Man 1, 2, 3, 4 collected. Armor Wars is collected. That's David Michelinie. That was during the David Michelinie era. The Kurt Busiek, Sean Chen Iron Man is very good. Iron Man, Man in the Iron Mask is very good. Iron Man by David Michelinie and Bob Layton is very good. I have not read Iron Man by Dan Slott. Have not read that yet, so I can't give a recommendation on that. But yeah, there's no such thing as a bad Iron Man book, but of the existing Iron Man, maybe Busiek and Chen might be the best. But Michelinie and Layton stuff is really good. And then Armor Wars, fantastic. So, there you go. You're welcome. The only times I could really consistently read are my breaks at work, but then I try at night, but very often I get distracted or just don't. I would rather read my comics than watch TV. You know what I mean? Like I'll read rather than watching TV, unless it's a Cubs game. I'd rather watch a Cubs game. I'd rather watch a Cubs game than read a comic. But, other than that, or I'm a Days of Our Lives. I know this makes me sound like a puss, but I'm a Days of Our Lives soap opera fanatic. I love that show. I'll watch Days of Our Lives and Cubs baseball. Those are the only things that I'll do other than reading. But I'll always choose reading. Thunder says it's crazy. I probably like Nightwing. No, there's listen. It's fine to like Nightwing more than Batman. Get it. One more question. Are you picking up what's available on most sites, or are you grabbing what you see less and less online? Like I said, I'm new. I can't grab everything tomorrow, so I'm having a tough time. What I do is DC Comics has bigger print runs. Okay? They have bigger print runs, so their omnibuses are available longer. You know what I mean? And DC gets their books printed in Canada. So Marvel gets their books printed in China. So even if they called today and they said, "Hey, do a reprint on," if DC calls and says, and I don't know any DC books that are currently sold out because they're constantly reprinting, but if they say, all right, they say, do a reprint of Batgirl by Gail Simone, which is a sold out of print, that's an out of print book. They say do a reprint of Gail Simone. It goes to the printer in Canada. And say Marvel says, do a reprint of New Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis, Volume 1. It goes to China. So, if they reprint it, they have all the tablets they need to do the printing. The Canadian company can print it, and the Chinese company can print it. It'll both take like a week to print. Then the Chinese company will have to bind and seal all the books. They bind and seal the books, and then they have to package them. And then eventually they have to move them from where the printer is. They take them from the printer and they have to drive them. They drive them from the printer to the ocean, to the coast. All right? Canada will do the print run, takes a week. They bind them, put them together. Then they get them in a truck and they drive them to the United States. So the DC books get here quicker. And as you guys know, it's quicker to drive from Canada to the United States than it is to ship something from China on the coast, have it shipped from there, and get in a boat that has to come from China all the way to the United States. That takes weeks. It takes weeks. So just if you just look at the fundamentals of the system that they have, it's going to take longer for Marvel, because if they go today, if it happens today, DC would have the books in a week. The Marvel books wouldn't even be in this country. And the Marvel books go from China. They leave off of one of the ports in China and they come to San Francisco. They go to port in San Francisco. And then they go there. And then from there, they are taken from truck to, because Marvel doesn't own warehouses. So they're taken from a truck to the different places that are distributing them. And then there's a process between the port to the different locations. You know what I mean? So it's a really complicated process. So Marvel just technically takes longer. So that's sort of why it happens. All right? I'm picking up the sickness like you always say. Way to go, brother. Love it. Next Tuesday says, Shang-Chi helps Spider-Man create the way of the spider fighting style. The way of the spider. Rod says, I can't wait for the Power Girl. I have the Power Girl Omni. I have not read it yet. I got to get it unsealed, man. Look at that Power Girl omnibus. I got to get it unsealed. And it doesn't look good. Look at it next to that Nightwing there. Whew. Look at that Power Girl. It looks fantastic. I think it's going to be awesome when I finally read it. I love Power Girl. I've loved Power Girl since since I was a kid in the 1970s. I mean, I was a little kid, like 7 years old, and Power Girl showed up. I might have been younger than that. When Power Girl showed up in my Justice All-Star Comics Justice Society books. Oh my God. I've loved Power Girl since then. Cannot wait to read it. Batman, the Bronze Age, got to get that. Absolutely. Gary D, you're old like me. So that's when we were kids. Actually, you know, I was born in the 60s after the Bronze Age started. So when did the Bronze Age act technically start? I think I was born after the Bronze Age started. I was not born in the Silver Age, thank God. At least I don't think so. I think the Bronze Age started before I was born. So I thought wasn't it mid 60s when the Bronze Age started? I could be wrong, but oh well. I'm excited for World Tree Deluxe. Oh my God. World Tree is so good. It's very good. Is the Blood Hunt going to be a regular and R-rated version? No, I hear all Holdings just going to be regular. I've heard they're just doing regular, which is fine, you know. Let me find out. Do you watch? No, I do not. I don't. I watch Days of Our Lives. That's the only soap opera. I don't watch any of the soap opera. And I've watched it back when I was a kid. I got a job working with the city. I got a job working in the city that I grew up in for $3. This is honest to God. My pay was $3.10 per hour. And I worked for the city, and during the lunch breaks, I would get lunch. I would eat lunch, and there was a TV on, and I would watch Days of Our Lives because that's what was on the TV. So that was in the 1980s. I was 16 years old, and then when I went away to college, I would go eat in the cafeteria, and the cafeteria was right next to the quad, and there was this gigantic TV in the quad, and I'd go in there and just sit down, and Days of Our Lives would be on, and I started watching it the summer before I went to college, and then when I went away to college, it was on every day, so I watched it every day, and then when I got into radio, I ended up interviewing some of the people that starred in that show, and I really liked them, and I hit it off with them, and I just consider them friends. And so I watched the show. And now that I've gotten older, I started watching this show again just because I'm like, well, you know, I really like this guy. What the hell? It's on Peacock. I'll watch it. And I find now I'm watching it every day. So it's nice because it makes me feel young. Ray, do you have Marvel Essential? No, I don't have any Essential books because they're black and white, aren't they? Isn't it? I don't like black and white books. Do you think you'll ever collect single? Yes, Legion of Superheroes. I signed up yesterday. I went to a local comic shop yesterday, and I got a pull list, and my pull list includes Legion of Superheroes coming September 2nd. It's on my pull list, and I'm planning on work when Tuesday can join me on the morning show. When Tuesday joins me on the morning show, okay? I'm going to start looking at single comics and considering, I got to watch this. I'm going to consider some single comics, okay? I'm going to consider some. But the first one I'm planning on getting is Legion of Superheroes #1, which comes out September 2nd. In fact, Let me go to my League of Comic Book Geeks, and I'm putting it on my pull list right now. I'm putting it on the pull list. Because let me make sure that I'm going to make sure that that is my pull list. Because I went yesterday and told them I want to make sure that I'm on the pull list. So they were getting me hooked up for that. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I'm connected to this comic store to get my my books. I want to make sure. So yeah, I got on yesterday. I actually got it. So, but when Tuesday joins me on the morning show, we're gonna go through books, singles, and Tuesday's gonna try to talk me out of buying them because I have an addiction. And if I start collecting singles again, man, if I start collecting singles, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just can't. So, you know. Much appreciated, Chubbyray. You have a lifelong subscriber. Oh, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I'll be sure to return to all your videos. Love it, partner. Appreciate it. Thank you. LP says I had a weird conversation with a lady who claimed comics aren't good for developing young minds and they're for stupid children, which I found offensive. Yeah, well, I was a stupid child, and and comics helped me, I think. Of course, I'm a stupid adult as well, so, you know. Gary says he's very ADD. Jack says I forgot Ray is not. Ray is not famous. Ray's not famous. Next Tuesday says John Oliver. Yeah, John Oliver was fantastic on Days of Our Lives. That was amazing. John Oliver, his arc on Days of Our Lives was fantastic. And the way it ended was crazy. Days of Our Lives is the soap opera where people come back from the dead. They have an evil family called the Demira, Stefano Demira. There's an evil crime lord who's always wanting to take over the world. There's spy agencies and Days of Our Lives is just a wacky, fantastic show. I love it. Planet says he watches Little House on the Prairie. Whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever rocks your boat, man. Whatever rocks your boat's good for me. LP said, here we go. LP says, it was odd. I suggested she watch Chubbyray's comic channel before she makes her judgment. Right before she introduced me to her brother. Anyway, she hates the show. I'm not allowed to get laptop there. You have such trouble. You're going to buy singles. Are you going to change the intro to your video? Yeah, I don't know. Will Legion be your first single since Iron Man? Yes. The last single I bought was... no, it was a gift, so I didn't buy it. Last single I bought was... Let me get it. Hold on. The last single comic that I bought was Joshua Williamson's Iron Man issue number 1, which I loved. I loved this Iron Man book. I love Joshua Williamson, but I thought this Iron Man was fantastic. I loved it. I thought the artist on this book, Carmen Carnero, I thought she was fantastic. I think it's great. I think Carmen's a she. I could be wrong, but I thought she was a she. And the next one I'm buying is Legion of Superheroes, and I'll be buying that starting September 2nd. I'd love to collect single issues, but that's deadly for the bank account. Yeah. So so far I hold off, guys. So far I hold out, but I have a lot to read. I have a lot to read because I have so many books. You know what I mean? There's only so, like I said, I try to read minimum 3 hours a day, but you know what I mean? There's only so much time. Man, I wish I could read 10 hours a day. I really do. That would make me so happy. But now I do a show. I do a regular show every day. I mean regular as in a non-comic show. I stream a regular show in the morning, and then I do 2 comic shows a day. So, I'm very busy. Very busy. And I've tried to fit a workout in between the shows, which is really something. Gary D says, I have a master's degree, so comics didn't hurt me very much, except for my wallet. Way to go, Gary D. Way to go, brother. Love it. Thunder says, my grandma loves Little House of the Prairie. Yep, you're right. I'm sure she does. Hello again, Ray. What's up, Sam? What should be my next Nightwing Compendium? Or my next read? Nightwing Compendium 2 or Green Lantern Compendium 1? Oh, my God. Have you read Nightwing Compendium 1? You read that, right? I would start on the Green Lantern Compendium. The one that I just sent to my wife is just shipping off Tuesday. My wife just shipped off your Mighty Thor Omnibus and Green Lantern, the Green Lantern Compendium to you. Now, what I did Tuesday is I took my Green Lantern Compendium that I have, and I just shipped it to you. I bought a new one, but it won't be here till September. So I'm like, well, he doesn't want to wait till September to get it. So I just sent you mine. You know what I mean? If for some reason you don't like the one I sent you, in September, you can switch with me. I just checked the show you're talking about. 62 seasons. Yep. 62 seasons. I love it. But that's Days of Our Lives. I have a sickness. What can I say? Recently got the DC Infinite app. I love it. I'm still getting the occasional omnibus or compendium. What's your thoughts on digital? I don't dislike digital. It's not my favorite way to read. My favorite way to read is, just a collected edition. This is how I prefer to read. But I'm fine with, as long as you're reading comics, man, as long as it's comics, I don't care. I don't care what you do. As long as, I'm fine with whatever you want to do, period. But as long as you're reading comics, that's cool with me, man. I also read that Superman. I have that Superman annual. I actually have the Superman annual, but I did not buy it. It was bought for me as a gift. I was going to show that to you, but I don't know where the hell it is. The Superman annual I bought, and then I was told to make sure I get through all the KO stuff before I read it. So I'm reading Justice League Unlimited KO right now, and then I'll be able to read my Superman annual single issue. I know it's in here somewhere, but for some reason I don't see it. I don't see it for some reason, so well, God knows what I did with it. I'm getting to the point now where my more recent paperbacks are piling up. You know what I mean? My 5-year-old son's getting into comics. He has seen me read them. He wants to read them with me. I had to tell him Something is Killing the Children is not, it is not appropriate. It is not, Adam, it's not appropriate for a 5-year-old child to read Something is Killing the Children. Absolutely not appropriate. What's up, PW? He says he's just starting his after dinner walk and he thought he'd check in. What's up, PW? Piano Wizardry is my man. Piano Wizardry, you got a big pile of books that are just getting shipped out, buddy. You got a big pile of books. What does everyone think about Barbara Gordon Breakout so far? I haven't read it, but I can't wait. That's Mariko Tamaki, right? And Barbara Gordon. Oh, you guys. I'm such a Barbara Gordon fan. I really because that was my Batgirl. This is what I have. Barbara Gordon, Batgirl Bronze Age Volume 1, Volume 2, Batgirl by Gail Simone, and Batgirl of Burnside by Cameron Stewart. Those are all the omnibuses of Barbara Gordon I have. Love it. Yeah, you won some stuff. I pulled your name. PW. You won a bunch of books. And they're on their way. I also had to send stuff to Gazebo in Puerto Rico. I sent stuff to Next Tuesday in California. I sent stuff to Shaz Bear in Carolina. I want to send something cool to Thunder. I want to send something cool that Thunder doesn't have. But I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to send. So I want to surprise him. I'm looking through my books all the time and saying ones that I have doubles of, you know what I mean? I'll be like, oh, I bet Thunder doesn't have this, and send it. So I'll send that off to Arizona. Did you send stuff? Yeah, of course. I don't know, Raul. I don't know if I think he won something. Yeah. Yeah, Thunder. I'm gonna surprise you. I'm sending a surprise. I'm looking for the right thing to send. I'm sending a surprise book off to you. So you guys, I go into my local comic book store. The local comic book store that I don't go to. Okay? I never go to it because they didn't have collected editions. I go in yesterday. Holy shit, they had collected editions. I bought 2 omnibuses, 7 epic collections yesterday. And I'm planning on going back to check the rest of the paperbacks that they had in this local comic store. There's a new person doing comics, and they just have a whole new outlook on comics. I love it. It made me very happy. So, and they have seen Chubbyray Comics content before, which is very cool. So I'm very happy that I have a local comic book shop. Tyrone says, do you sell books, Chubbyray? I give a lot away, but I also, occasionally I'll sell like a double or triple dip. Like right now I'm selling, this is the stuff I'm selling now. And I usually sell it on our Discord, you know what I mean? Like I have World's Finest Silver Age Volume 2. I'm selling this book, okay? I accidentally bought 2 of these, so I'm selling this. I'm selling Justice League of America Bronze Age Volume 1. I'm selling that. And I'm selling there's also some other things. There's other things I'm selling as well, but I don't have them right here to show. I'm selling Wonder Woman by Gail Simone, but Tuesday said he wants to buy that, so I'm waiting for Tuesday. And I also have an extra copy of Messiah Trilogy, I'm sorry, that I think Los wanted to buy from me. So I'm going to send that to Los. I'll probably sell that to Los, I'm thinking. And I have a Trial of Gambit that I'm selling as well because I bought 2 of them accidentally. So we'll see. Downtown Adam says, hopefully you'll be sending something to me in Seattle soon. I'm feeling lucky. Well, we will do a giveaway tonight, guys. We'll do a giveaway tonight, I promise. I guarantee. V-Stack, your Batman books are on the way, I believe. I got Batman books going out to you. So I got stuff going out. And they either went out today or they're going out tomorrow. My wife was packaging things up. And we were delayed because my daughter was on the list. So, And you know, if you've won something, you know, because I've had you send me your address. Ray, your channel's growing by the day. Let's go. Thank you, Moose. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it is. Man, I just, it feels amazing. It feels amazing to be in a growth spurt. My first growth spurt is when I guessed it on a near mint condition last fall. Omar put me on one of his broadcasts, and that was my first bump. That was my first bump with all these fans. But what's happened in the last 2 weeks has been even bigger. It's crazy. I don't even know what's happening. I just think I had some videos that have hit, and whoever people have been sharing, and I really appreciate it, guys. It's very nice of you, so thank you. Which omnibus? This is a great question from Deck. Says, which omnibus are you looking forward to in 2027? Oh my God. I'm looking forward to so many omnibuses in 2027. But if I have to pick the one here's the one I'm most looking forward to in 2027. I'm sure everybody knows what I'm going to say, but here's the omnibus I'm most looking forward to in 2027. All right? Let me get to it, and I will show you. This is the omnibus I'm most looking forward to, if I can find it. Hold on. The omnibus I'm most looking forward to is The Great Darkness Saga, Legion of Superheroes. Let's go. Let's go, man. LFG. Give me that Legion of Superheroes Great Darkness Saga. Oh, yes. And also, Batman Legends of the Dark Knight is going to be good. Oh, my God. This is going to be so good. Oh, my God. That'll be great. That will be fantastic. I'm looking forward to that as well. Plus, I'm looking forward. Millennium's going to be good. Millennium's going to be so good. God, I can't wait. I'm also looking forward to Amazing Spider-Man Big Time. I'm looking forward to the... God, now I'm going to go down a tunnel. I'm going to go down a tunnel looking for books. Batman by Doug Mensch, come on. Archer's Quest Volume 2, come on. Justice League Bronze Age Volume 4. That comes out this year, though. Cassandra Cain Omnibus. Oh. Superman by Philip Kennedy Johnson Volume 2. Oh, yes. God, there are so many omnibuses coming out that I'm excited about. I'm so excited for so many books next year. It's really going to be a fantastic year for omnibuses. I'm very, very excited, guys. Very excited. Very, very excited. Let's see. Yeah, everybody was guessing. They know what it is. Thunder says really excited for Cass Kane and the Legends of the Dark Knight. Absolutely. I've watched the Star Wars. Sleepy says I've watched the Star Wars movies, but I haven't picked up any of their comics. Where should I start? Here's where you start. Here's where you start, buddy. Start with either the Omnibus or Modern Epic Collection of Jason Aaron Star Wars. Jason Aaron Star Wars and Kieran Gillen Star Wars is fantastic. And then if you could find it, get War of the Bounty Hunters. Oh my God. Those are great. Those are great places. Those are fantastic books you got to get. Those books are amazing. I love Marvel Star Wars comics. I haven't read The Star Wars Legends. Yeah, I've got them all, but I haven't read the Star Wars Legends book yet. So who knows? Maybe when I read them, I'll like them more than the Marvel. But I really like the Marvel stuff. Really like it. Do you read any indie comics? If so, what are your favorite? My favorite is Red Coat. My favorite indie comic is Red Coat by Jeff Johns, Geiger by Jeff Johns, Something is Killing the Children by James Tynion, World Tree by James Tynion, Exquisite Corpses by James Tynion. Once in Future, I read Once in Future. Lazarus and Black Magic by Greg Rucka are both amazing. There are so many independent comic books that I love. Invincible, of course. Transformers, G.I. Joe. There's so much. There's so many books that I just. There are so many books I love. I love Speed Racer. I love Racer X. I love Flash Gordon. So I would say Image, Boom Studio, and Mad Cave are probably my three biggest independent companies that I buy from. I really enjoy them. I really, really enjoy those books. I look forward to them. Do you ever instantly forget a book after reading it, even though you enjoyed it? All the time. Really fun. Yeah, I wish my retention was better, but I have noticed if you write a review and talk, oh, thank you, PW, absolutely right. Letter 44 might be the best independent book I love. Charles Soule's Letter 44 is phenomenal. That is a phenomenal independent book. I love that book. Love it. Okay, if you write a review after you read a book, this helps with retention. If you write down a review and you write down some of the things that happen in the books and you talk about it, you do retain it more. And I've noticed that because when I read a book and I talk about it on the show, I retain that information. So I try to talk about stuff after I read it because it helps with my brain remembering it. I don't have a mind that helps me remember. And I wish I did. Because there are things I read where I go, "Oh my God, that was so good." And then I go, "What happened?" And I go, "Oh, I don't know. I just remember I just know it was good, but I don't remember it all." I wish to God my memory was better. You know what I mean? So I didn't have to reread so much. But I just, I know when I read a book and I love it. Sometimes when I read a book and I don't love it, I forget a lot of it, But I try my best to retain. Gary D says, Geiger, Red Coat, Exquisite Corpses, something. Yeah, same ones yeah. Gary's like me. Gary D and I have very similar taste. Next Tuesday says, I read all the Star Wars novels. Yeah, I love those Star Wars. I read, you name it. I started with, what was it called? In the 1970s, there was a Star Wars book called Splinter the Mind's Eye or something, and I read that in the 1970s, or maybe it was 1980s, but I remember reading it before I got into high school. Because it was one of the first books I ever read was a Star Wars book. I loved it. I wonder what new content will be included in the Great Darkness Saga Omnibus. If you've already got the hardcover version of the Great Darkness Saga and the Curse, I'm looking forward to finding out. I know DC's looking to add more content, but if you look at Cyclops Fan did a. Let me make sure that he did this before I credit him. He did a mapping. You did a mapping of Great Darkness Saga, didn't you, Cyclops fan? Because we have a mapping section on the Discord page. Here we go. Cyclops fan mapped the Great Darkness Saga omnibus. And if you look at what he mapped, there are things on his mapping that are not in DC's mapping. I wish somebody talked to him from DC, because he mapped a hell of a Darkness Saga omnibus that's got Legion of Superhero 285, 286, 287, 289, Annual 1, 290 through 303, 304 through 313. He's got stuff from Tales of the Legion of Superheroes. He's got Legion from the Baxter series. He's got all kinds of stuff mapped. He mapped it perfectly. So I hope DC will, take that under consideration. Stuff like what Cyclops fan mapped was perfect. I talk about an omnibus with my cat after I read it. Yes, that helps. Well, it does. But talking about it helps, guys. I don't care if you got to talk to yourself. If you talk to yourself, you'll remember it better. I'll tell my wife stuff about omnibuses. She doesn't care. But it helps me to talk about it. This in Crimson Reign, the Star Wars issues in Crimson Reign are the best parts of that book. The Star Wars issues are fantastic because Luke Skywalker is trying to find planets that have high force quotient. And he goes to I'm telling you, it's really, I don't want to give spoilers, but it's very cool when he goes to a planet, what he finds out. Meanwhile, Leia and Chewbacca and her group end up fighting. They end up fighting this evil, this Imperial commander. They end up fighting her, and the Dameron, Poe Dameron's parents are part of the rebellion with Leia and everybody, and Poe's a baby. And the mom gets captured. She gets captured on an imperial ship. She gets captured, and they have to go rescue. I'm just telling you, the best part of Crimson Reign is all that stuff. It's great, you guys. It's so good. It's not as good as War of the Bounty Hunters, but it's still very good. Okay, I think omnibus should be good. Maybe I was a bit dramatic, but I don't know. It's a bit soggy or a bit saggy, which I wonder is because I don't have a bookshelf. Also, his omnibus is you're worried about it. Doesn't, dude. As long as what matters is what you think. What matters is what you think. When it comes to omnibuses, Oh, look it. Next Tuesday knows the book I'm talking about. I love the X-Wing series. Yeah, the stuff with Wedge, and I loved the Star Wars novels. They were great. Dr. Turbo Pants, what's up, brother? What's up, Dr. Turbo? Yeah, it was Splinter the Mind's Eye. Yep, that's what it was. Oh, there's a comic adaptation of that? Or a comic adaptation of that? Oh, my God. What's the most underrated omnibus you want? Oh, no doubt. Most underrated omnibus I own is Black Cat by Jed MacKay. Black Cat by Jed MacKay. For you guys that have never read it, it is one of, I'm going to say something. I don't know if it's a hot take or not. Black Cat by Jed MacKay is one of the top 10 omnibuses ever created. And I will proudly say that. Black Cat by Jed MacKay is fantastic. And it is extremely underrated. In fact, Jed McKay is extremely underrated. Moon Knight by Jed McKay is also phenomenal. And Doctor Strange by Jed McKay is something with Jed McKay, man. His omnibuses have been great. I know he's got an Avengers omnibus coming out next year. I don't know how great it's going to be, but his Black Cat, Doctor Strange, and Moon Knight have all been fantastic. I love those omnibuses, but Black Cat is so underrated, man. Oh my God. Thunder says, my family and I are taking a road trip to Missouri in a few weeks. I don't think I'll be. Thunder, here's my advice. Thunder, there's something called Dramamine. Dramamine are pills that people take before they get on boats to keep from getting seasickness. And I'm telling you because I used to get car sick. I'm telling you this because I got car sick when I try to read. I get car sick if I try to play a game like Grand Theft Auto or something, you know what I mean? But if you take a Dramamine, you'll be okay. All right? If you take a Dramamine, it will keep you from getting car sick. So you can read so you will be able to read a comic while you're in the car if you take a Dramamine. So just take my advice, buddy. Give it a shot and you won't get car sick. Because I have to take Dramamine before I go on boats. And it always helps. Hey, guys, Billy's 80 pages into a Flash omnibus. Yes. Way to go, brother. Love it. What's the best shelf for omnibus? Narrow. These are narrow Billies. I have narrow Billies in here. That's what you're looking at, guys. A narrow Billy. So, that's what works for me. A narrow Billy is what works for holding my comics. And it'll help with you too. My rule for reading a long run is every issue, short bullet pointed recap, 1 or 2 sentences breakdown. Yeah. That's why I like League of Comic Geeks, because I put up a review. Thunder says he's very happy his Thin Billy should be there. Oh, that's awesome, brother. Just grab Jason Aaron's Punisher Max Omnibus from the local library. Yeah, I've got it. I've never read it. I've got it. I've heard it's great. Let me know what you think, man. Let me know what you think. Ray Splinter, The Mind's Eyes, in the Rebellion Omnibus. Oh, I have that. Good. I have that. I'll have to read it. That's great because I read the novel, 50 years ago. It would be nice to actually see the comic of it. That's great. Let's see. Gary D says, I'll be chewing on Dramamine when I fly to the Philippines, but it does make you sleepy. I'm just telling you, it takes away the car and boat sickness or seasickness. Jack Soul says, make sure to take it an hour before you need to travel. Yep. It'll help. Just finished Volume 1 of Nightwing Omnibus. So damn good. I read it in 2 days. I've never read an omnibus that fast besides Ultimate Spider-Man. Look out for my review on Discord. Los, just answer a yes or no question. Have I been lying about how good that book is? Has Chubbyray Comics been lying when I rave about Nightwing by Taylor Redondo, Volume 1? Have I been lying? Is that a yes or no? I'd just like to see that answer. You know what I mean? Tom says, do you want to do a giveaway, Ray? Oh, Thunder says we could do a Thunderdome. Let me figure out what we're going to give away. Hold on. Let me figure out what book we're giving away. Let me figure out what book. Because I've got so many to choose from. I want to pick a good book to give away. Let's see here. Let's give away. By the way, I decided to keep the Carmine Infantino Legends book. I think last week I said I'd be giving this away. I'm not giving this away. I've decided to keep this. I decided to keep Legends Carmine Infantino. And I decided to keep, I'm sorry, I'm keeping Wonder Woman Conan because I noticed I didn't have it. So I'm sorry, buddy, I've got to keep this. My wife bought it for a giveaway, but I'm going to have to keep it because it's too good. I've given away 2 copies of it, and she only bought 3. And I thought she bought 4. So I said the other day we'd be giving it away, but we are not giving that away. Let's give away something good. Let's see what I have here. I've got Scott Snyder, American Vampire. That's an independent book that's very good. But that is paperback number 3. Let's give away... Got Supergirl here. I have, let's see. Oh, wow, this is a really good. I must have had this already. Because I have Captain America by J. Michael Straczynski. Captain America by J. Michael Straczynski. These are 2 papers. It's a very good story. I have Tim Seeley Nightwing. I've got an Aquaman. I've got an Aquaman by Jeff Johns, Volume 1. The Trench, which is very good. And I've got Matt Fraction, Ed Brubaker's Immortal Iron Fist. I've got the Last Iron Fist story. Wow, that's amazing. I've got that. I've got JMS's Iron Fist, Immortal Iron Fist. I've got his run, and I've got Immortal Weapons Iron Fist. I've got these to give away, and I'm just going through some giveaways so I can figure out what we're going to give away tonight. Let me know if any of these things interest you, okay? Let me know if any of these things interest you guys. And then we'll be able to put together a collection for the giveaway pile. All right, I've got, let's see, other stuff in my giveaway pile includes Batman Urban Legends. Pardon me, my shirt's rolling up. Batman Urban Legends. Oh my God, this is great. This is fantastic. I've got so many giveaway books. This is all stuff my wife recently bought. Justice League Vengeance is Thine, the Robert Venditti Justice League book. Boy, that looks really good. I don't know if I have that. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure. I don't know if I have Venditti's Justice League. You know what? I don't. Sorry, I'm keeping this, guys. I don't have Venditti's Justice League. Oh yeah, I do. All right, I do. Thank God. Okay. All right, I can give it away. I have. These are just paperbacks. These are paperbacks my wife recently purchased. All right. I have Superman by Robert Venditti. Man of Tomorrow, Volume 1, Hero Metropolis. Batgirl by Gail Simone, Volume 2, Nightfall Descends. Dark Days, The Road to Metal. This is Scott Snyder. And The Flash by Joshua Williamson. This is volume 2 of The Flash. So I have a ton of stuff that we can give away. What do you guys want? All right, what do you guys want? Let's give it. We're going to start putting this is the Thunderdome. This is a Thunderdome giveaway. We're starting with Batman Urban Legends, right? Batman Urban Legends for sure. So there's one. What else do you guys want on the pile? Tell me what you guys want to win on the pile. I just named a bunch of books. Tell me what you want to win. Flash. All right, Flash, Volume 2 by Williamson. That's going in the pile. So we got Batman. We got Flash. What else do we want? Let's keep building it. Keep building it. What else do we want, guys? I also see a Batman The Imposter hardcover. I've got that. I have Batman Eternal. I have Batman Eternal Volume 3. I've got that one as well. I saw American Vampire. All right, American Vampire. We'll put that on. Let's put American Vampire out there. Okay, hold on. Want to make sure we're putting together a good... All right. What did I do with the American Vampire? I'll include it. Where is the American Vampire? Where would I put it? All right. If I could find it. No, there's no Onion Lad. We're not giving away any. There's no such thing as Onion Lad. We're not giving away Onion Lad. All right, so the giveaways include. What did I do with the American Vampire book? I somehow must have lost it. What the hell did I do? Oh, here we go. All right, yeah, American Vampire. Okay, here we go. So, if I could find it, can't find it. So, guys, I had it in my hand. I don't know where I put it. So we got Batman Urban Legends, The Flash Volume 2, Justice League. All right, we're gonna do Justice League. Justice League Vengeance is Thine. Give me one more, guys. Give me one more. Aquaman. We had Aquaman Volume 1, right? The Trench. We had Aquaman Volume 1. We'll give that one away. All right? I think that'll be our giveaways. Let me... as soon as I find it. Jeff Johns, Ivan Reyes. There we go. Aquaman Volume 1. All right. Here's our giveaway. Here is the giveaway, guys. Here's the Thunderdome giveaway. Aquaman Volume 1. Justice League Vengeance is Thine. The Flash Volume 2 Rogues Revolution. And Batman Urban Legends Volume 3. Or Volume 3, yes. This is the giveaway for the Thunderdome, all right? Let me get a picture, and then I'll have you guys go to Patreon and sign up. By the way, there is a new video up on Patreon. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's a new video, And I want you guys, somebody asked me a question and I answered the question. So ask me more questions. It's questions specifically about my comic collection, so I can do more videos. I love doing the videos for my Patreon. You guys ask questions, please. Okay, let me get a picture of this stuff, of these books, so I can put the books up on Patreon. All right. And then you guys will go to chubbyraycomics.com. You go to chubbyraycomics.com. Go to chubbyraycomics.com. And you will get one of the winners who wins the Thunderdome. You will win these books, all right? You'll get 4 awesome paperbacks. Go to chubbyraycomics.com. Let me put it up. It'll take me 2 minutes. I'll tell you guys when. I'm going there now. I'm going there now and I'm putting up the post. Comment to be entered in Thunderdome. Thunder. And then you guys could win the books. There's a bunch of paperbacks we're going to give away. And who knows, guys? Who knows? I might throw in an extra one. We're doing a big cavalcade of paperbacks is what we're giving away for the Thunderdome. All right? I'm putting it up. You guys think paid? Should I go paid or free access? Paid or free access? I'm just going to put it up. Then go to Chubbyray Comics. Go to chubbyraycomics.com and comment. All you got to do is comment, and Thunder will put you in the Thunderdome. We'll do the Thunderdome before the show ends, all right? I asked the question on tonight's show. Which comic character is least represented in Omnibus? I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts. Which comic character do we need more omnibuses of? Who isn't getting what they deserve? I mean, I have my thoughts, but I'd like to know what you guys think. Which comic character is not getting the omnibus love they deserve? I think it's a good question. We know Batman, Spider-Man, and X-Men get plenty of love. They get plenty of love. But yet, I want to know who is underrepresented. Who is underrepresented? You know what I mean? Which character... I'll throw a name out there. I'm just picking someone who doesn't have omnibuses. There's no Black Canary love in Omnibus. No Black Canary. Where's Blue Beetle? Where are the Blue Beetle omnibuses? Tyrone says Green Arrow. Yeah. Where's Green? I mean, we're fine. We got three big Green Arrow omnibuses, and they're finally putting out a 4th one. We're putting out Archer's Quest Volume 2 next year. But we need more. And I guess you can count 4. I guess you can say the Green Lantern, Green Arrow, Hard Traveling Heroes. That's Bronze Age. That's Bronze Age greatness. So just who's underrepresented? You know what I mean? Gary D says Firestorm. Sleepy says Blade. Mr. Negative says Aquaman or Iron Man. Next Tuesday goes Iron Man. Iron Man's been around for a long time. Iron Man's been around for a long time to only have the amount of omnibuses that he has. You know what I mean? Jack Souls is Blue Devil. I don't know. I mean, we need someone who's had their own book too. You know what I mean? There's got to be someone who've had their own book and they just don't get omnibus love. Black Widow for sure, Ross says. I'll tell you, the Black Widow, I've got some Black Widow omnibuses. Let me see. I've got Black Widow. I've got the Black Widow Strikes omnibus. I have Black Widow and Captain America omnibus. So I've got 2 Black Widow omnibuses. Chances Red Hood. Red Hood's got 1, but they announced next July the second Red Hood is coming out. Jack Solis says Steel. Yeah, where is Steel? Steel's a great answer, guys. Steel is great. Hawkeye. Laid Back Gamer. Good one. He says Hawkeye. We've got 1 Hawkeye omnibus, and it's a small omnibus. Aaron says Robin. Well, we've got Robin Bronze Age is pretty good. But we do need Tim Drake Robin. It'd be nice to get a Tim Drake Robin omnibus, right? Downtown Adam says Aquaman. I can only think of we have Jeff Johns and Peter David. So we got 2 of them. You've got Peter David Aquaman and Jeff Johns Aquaman. But yeah, where is the Dan Abnett run? Where is Aquaman Bronze Age, which was Paul Levitz and David Michelinie? Oh my God, those books were awesome. Where is it? Slapperpush says Spider-Boy or Superboy. Where is it? Is Superboy underrepresented? We need Superboy in the Legion. The Legion of Superheroes is definitely underrepresented. Definitely underrepresented. We definitely need more. And by the way, to go to what Next Tuesday said, where the hell is the Fraction run of Iron Man? Give me the Fraction run. Give me the Cantwell run. Just because I'm reading Iron Man now, so I have so many opinions. I love modern Iron Man. But the only modern Iron Man run in omnibus is Dan Slott's run. I haven't read that one. That's the only modern Iron Man we have. It's crazy. It's nuts. We definitely need more modern Iron Man. I think we need more Guardians of the Galaxy. We've only got a couple Guardians of the Galaxy omnibuses. Where's a Darkhawk? Give me a Darkhawk. Iron Fist, yes. Slapperpuss is right. We need more Iron Fist. Gary D says, I wish the original champions. I love the champions. In fact, Gary D, I have a book. Where is it? I'll just show you this book I have. I have a paperback. Of the champions that you need to get, Gary D. It is just called, I think it's just called Champions. If I could find it. It's called the Champions Classic Complete Champions Classic Complete Collection. Champions Classic Complete Collection. I have a paperback. It looks just like an Epic collection, but it's not. And man, it is awesome. And I'm a Champions fan from when I was a kid. Gary D, you'd love it, buddy. You would love it. We need more Defenders. We need it. El Nyanya super chat. El Nyanya super chat. Thank you, buddy. I'd like me a Bane Omni. Oh, a Bane Omnibus would be cool. It could have, except all the good Bane stories are already covered, aren't they? City of Bane. Is City of Bane and Tom King Volume 2 Omnibus? I don't know. Oh, you didn't see Crack, did you? I'm sorry. Ah, damn it. Sorry about that. Sorry, Thunder. Tyrone says any Black Panther omnibus. Oh, Ta-Nehisi Coates is good. Reginald Hudlin is great. His Black Panther is great. Christopher Priest. Christopher Priest Black Panther is very good. Yeah, there's a lot of Black Panther. Black Panther's good. DC Crane saying City of Bane would be in Volume 3, which they haven't announced yet. I don't know when the hell that's coming out. Why didn't they make those books bigger? You know, that's crazy. Laidback Gamer says Inhumans. Yes, the Inhumans are undercollected. I do like a Bane omnibus, but I don't know what it would have. Because Nightfall's got the early Bane stuff in it. The more recent Bane stuff, I don't think is in any omnibus, but maybe they do an omnibus they just take all the stories and put them in something. That would be kind of cool. I think it'd be awesome. I love a super chat, man. Sleepy says Dr. Fate. Yeah, where's Dr. Fate? What about a Marvel New Universe omnibus? Some of those titles from the 80s were good. Moon Knight, we need more new. We've got some. There is some good Moon Knight already, though. Is there a Walking Dead omnibus? No, but the Walking Dead's got some really good compendiums. It's got really good compendiums. Slabberbus says the Spectre. There's only, what do we have for the Spectre? The Spectre's got there's two. We've got two Spectres and I think a volume. We've got Wrath of the Spectre and the Spectre by John Ostrander, Volume 1. I think Volume 2 is coming out. Has already been announced. I'm pretty sure Volume 2 has been announced. But it is strange that we're going to have 4 Suicide Squad omnibuses, yet 0 Blue Beetle omnibuses. You know? 4 Suicide Squad? That's kind of crazy. We don't have any outsiders. We don't have any outsiders omnibuses at all. But we've got 4 Suicide Squad omnibuses? Come on. Plus I believe they have a Silver Age omnibus. So they have Silver Age and 4 Modern Age omnibuses? 0 Outsiders omnibuses. Okay. All right. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but oh well. And Marvel's got Mighty Avengers not collected now. How in the hell, how is the Mighty Avengers not collected in Omnibus? How is that even possible? The Mighty Avengers Brian Michael Bendis run, it was so good. It was so good. How is it not collected? All-Star Squadron. Absolutely. How is that not collected? David Bryan says, Blue Beetle should be the #1 choice. Yes. And Ted Kord is alive again, right? Ted Kord, after Infinite Crisis, Ted Kord was back alive. So he was just in the Justice League book I read last night. He was in it. All-Star Squadron or Justice or All-Star Comics would be great. They would be great. Where's the Jay Garrick Golden Age Flash? Give us that. We can use it. We can definitely use that. Where's a Kyle Rayner omnibus, guys? Where is it? Where's the Kyle Rayner omnibus? Come on. Ant-Man has no omnibuses. None. Zero. Scarlet Witch. Is there a Scarlet Witch omnibus? I guess House of M, but she's got a good part in it, but, you know, it's not her omnibus. Yeah, how do Omega Men get an omnibus and not Blue Beetle? I know. No Fire. How is Firestorm not having an omnibus? How do we not have a Bronze Age Flash? That's what I've been talking about that forever. But yeah, it's just there are characters. I mean, the Flash overall is not underrepresented. The Flash seems to be properly. The Flash and Daredevil seem to be properly represented. But there is there are a lot of characters that we do not have a true representation of their books. A lot of characters have had individual series that have not been turned into omnibuses. And I could name the runs. Like you guys say Green Arrow, I can name the Green Arrow Rebirth run by Percy should definitely be an omnibus. It isn't. It should definitely be an omnibus. It's not. No. The Green Arrow run by Chuck Dixon should definitely be an omnibus. It is not. No omnibus there. So you can, if you just go through your piles, how does Mike Grell's Iron Man not have an omnibus? Does not have an omnibus? Come on. Come on. Matt Fraction's Iron Man deserves an omnibus. James Robinson's Fantastic Four should have an omnibus. He doesn't. They don't have one. D.G. Chichester doesn't have a Daredevil omnibus. This might be a weird answer, but considering the number of Batman omnibuses we have, I feel we should have way more Superman omnibuses than we have. Well, I got to tell you, where the hell is Superman New Krypton Saga Volume 2? Where is it? I love New Krypton Saga Volume 1. The only books that they announced, the only books DC announced for Superman were Philip Kennedy Johnson Volume 2 and Superman Elseworlds. That's it. That's the only Superman books they announced. I mean, DC. I love you, DC Comics. I can tell you guys are working your asses off. I'm very happy, very proud of the work you're doing. You guys have you've been kicking it. You've been really just kicking ass, and I think it's great. However, we need Superman Bronze Age. We need Superman New Krypton Saga Volume 2. We need Superman Triangle Era Volume 4. We need more Superman omnibuses. We really need them. People are fans of Superman. They will purchase Superman. We need Superman by Joshua Williamson Volume 1. That's an omnibus we need. I would love that omnibus. Just off the top, these are just off the top of my head. These are omnibuses off the top of my head that I wish were available. Top of my head. But yet, for some reason, still unavailable. Still unavailable. Oh well. We have great representation of Daredevil, Spider-Man, X-Men. We have great representation. We could still use more of those books too. You know. I mean, let's face it. There are some comic book fans that are never going to be happy. None of them are going to be happy. But let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. There's a lot of books we need. A lot of books we need. By the way, go to ChubbyRayComics.com. Go to ChubbyRayComics.com and comment on the picture of the paperbacks to be entered into the Thunderdome. Okay, let's get some people entered. We're going to enter people for the Avengers by Jeff Johns. This is the Avengers by Jeff Johns. This is the giveaway next Saturday. We're giving this away. We're giving this away next Saturday. All right? These are the Chubby Ray Comics members. Chubby Ray Comics members that are getting put into... We don't have a lot in there. They're getting put into the Rice Krispies Cup of Death. Chubby Ray Comics members. DC Crane. DC Crane, you're going in. Laid Back Gamer. Laid Back Gamer, you're going in. All right. The Pastafarian. Pastafarian's going in. Raul is going in. All right. Raul's going in. We got time for one more. We got time for one more. Hold on. Let me spin it up. Let me spin it up. All right. I will spin it up. And let's welcome Gary D. The Funk's on Me. Gary is in. All right, so those are the five. Those are the five going in. Gary D, Laid Back Gamer, Raul, the Pastafarian, and DC Crane. All five of you guys get put in. I'm going to the Patreon now. I'm going to go to the Patreon where I can just go to our audience and I'm randomly picking 5 Patreon audience members. It's a random thing, guys. I have 4 pages of Patreon members, and I will randomly pick some. Okay, I will randomly pick. Let me pull out tickets so I can write the names down because I'm going to write the names as I pick them. All right. Let me get the tickets ready. All right, Patreon members. Patreon members that are going in. Patreon members. We're picking first Chris Salinger. Chris Salinger, you're going in, Chris. Where's my pen? Let's get Chris in, all right? Chris Salinger, you're number 1. Burr, 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 burr. Monty Data, you are number 2. All right. Let me switch pages and go to page 2 of our Patreon. And we congratulate Liam Hutchinson. Liam Hutchinson, Patreon member. Liam, you're going in, buddy. All right. Congratulations to Super Dougie. Super Dougie. Congratulations to Patrick Gracie. Patrick, you're going. Patrick Gracie got in again. He's getting as many, he's getting that wasabi level. He's getting the wasabi level of entries. And Marcus, the last one is Marcus Anderson. And Marcus Anderson, these are all Patreon members. Marcus Anderson, you get in, brother. All right, guys. Those are the Patreon members that got in. Marcus Anderson, Patrick Gracie. Is Patrick even in the room tonight? I don't know where he is. Super Dougie. Super Dougie is Mr. Negative, by the way. Liam Hutchinson and Monty Data. And let me get the Chubbyray Comics YouTube members put in. I got to get the Chubbyray Comics YouTube members put in. All right, let me get them in. We have DC Crane. We have Laid Back Gamer. I think Laid Back Gamer's got a couple entries in now. The Pastafarian. Raul. And Gary D. The Funk's on me. All right, you guys are all in. You guys are all in. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see. Mr. Negative got in. Good for you, brother. Mr. Negative got in. All right, so that's who we have so far. So we have YouTube members and Patreon members have been put in. We will get a Tom. Let's do a rando. We're gonna do a rando while we're still waiting. We're waiting for Thunder to get more people go to. I want you guys to go to the comment to be entered in the Thunderdome and leave your comment so Thunder can put together the Thunderdome. That's how we're ending the show tonight. We're going to end the show with the Thunderdome. But do that while I scroll for random. Tom, I'm going to have you call. Tom, I'm going to have you call my cell phone. Tom, I'm going to have you call my cell phone this time. And when you call my cell phone, I will stop scrolling when Tom calls me. So guys, you'll see my phone will light up when Tom calls. I'll start scrolling up, Tom. I will start scrolling up until I get to the top, then I'll scroll down until Tom calls, and I'll stop when Tom calls, and I'll randomly pick who's in the middle of the screen, and the people above them and below them will get in as well. That's how it works. We're getting another random. We're getting another random. All right, Tom, 3, 2, 1, start counting. Count above 25. Count above 25 and underneath 100. Start counting now, brother. And then you call me as soon as you get to your number. As soon as you get to the number you want, you call me. And when you call me, I will stop scrolling. If you guys look at the front of my phone, you can see the scrolling. I think you can see it. Yeah, there we go. So I think you guys can see how it works. I need to find a way to where you guys can see the scrolling happening. I'm scrolling till Tom tells me. I scroll till Tom calls. That's when I stop. And I'll stop right in the middle. I'll stop right in the middle and somebody will someone will win. And Tom, I'll try to cover your numbers. So, all right, I'm all the way to the top. Now let me start scrolling down to the bottom. Tom, I'll try to cover your numbers so no one sees it. Sorry, buddy, I didn't think about that. I should probably cover Tom's phone number when he calls in. I'll try. I didn't think about that. Sorry. I'm just trying to do it as easy as possible. I should have just had the text, but I should have just had him text me, but I'm pretty stupid. Pretty stupid. All right. I'm just waiting for Tom. As soon as Tom calls, I'll stop scrolling, guys. As soon as he calls, I will stop. Let's see here. Scrolling down. When I get to the bottom, oh, that's that super chat I got. When I get to the bottom, I'll start scrolling up. We're just going to pick a random chatter, and we'll get the people above and beneath them. All right? Tom, you are there, right? Tom's not dead, is he? Tom, you didn't leave at 7, did you? If you left at 7, we're screwed. I'll just be scrolling all night. Yeah, I don't know. Tom, are you there? Are you there? It's been a little while. I'm starting to worry. Maybe I'll have next Tuesday call me. He knows my number, or Thunder knows my number. I'm trying to think of who knows my phone number. But those are the only guys that know it. I don't think anybody else. AC knows my number too. So, but AC hasn't been in lately. I don't know what he's doing. He said he's been working a lot, but I don't know. Haven't seen AC. Haven't seen Wasabi. Those guys might have bailed. That's right. We got a bunch of newbies. We got a bunch of newbies that have been fitting in really well. Laid Back Gamer's been on every day lately, man. I love Laid Back Gamer. He's been great. Shaz Bear's been coming in. He's been awesome. We've got some really cool people. Brady's been coming in. We got some good people coming in. All right, I'm to the top. Yeah, I think Tom left. Is Tom even there? I don't think Tom's there. Next Tuesday, why don't you call me? Because I don't see Tom. I still haven't gotten a call. I'm starting to worry. Tom might have died. Maybe his latest kidney didn't take or something. I don't know what happened to him, but he's not calling in. And I'm going till somebody calls. But I've been scrolling now for like 5 minutes. It's starting to get a little old. I don't want to lose listeners. Somebody call. Someone call. Make me stop. Please, someone make me stop. I don't see Tom. Yeah, Tom is I didn't block Tom. I didn't block him. He's still here. He just, for some reason, maybe he's in the bathroom or something. Next Tuesday, you call me. Oh, wait, did somebody call? Oh, hold on. Oh, next Tuesday. All right, thank you, next Tuesday. I saw it. Next Tuesday just called. All right. So I stopped scrolling. And we will... Congratulations to Sleepy. Sleepy, how about that? How about old Sleepy? Good old Sleepy. And who's above him? Who's above Sleepy? DC Crane. DC Crane got 2 entries? Come on. Mr. Awesome got an entry. Not bad. Okay, let me get these filled out. Okay, guys? I want to get you guys entered. So we got Sleepy, DC Crane, Mr. Awesome, Gary D. Gary D got 2 entries. And Thunder. There's our people. That's pretty cool, guys. That is pretty cool. DC Crane, Sleepy, Mr. Awesome, Gary D, and Thunder. All you guys get on. Let me get you in. Hold on. Let me get you in. Sleepy. Mr. Awesome, you are in the drawing. Gary D, the funk's on me. Gary D. And Sleepy DC Crane. DC Crane. All right. All right, you guys are all in. Let's go to the Thunderdome. Send the Thunderdome over, Thunder. Let's do it. We're going to end the show, so let's send it over. All you guys got in. Now remember, next Friday night, 1 week from tonight, I will read every name. I'll read every name in this cup next Friday night, and next Saturday night will be the drawing. Next Saturdays when we do the drawing, I will draw a name and throw it in the trash until there's one name left. Until there is one name left. All right, so Thunder says give his... Yeah, that's right, Thunder. I guess you don't need it. Let me find yours, Thunder. Sorry, buddy. I was just... Let me find yours, Thunder. What did I do with it? I just threw it in the... Here we go. Thunder, you want me to give yours to Brady? All right, Thunder says give his to Brady. All right. There we go. Did I drop one? I think I picked it up. Yeah, I don't see any. There's none on the floor. No, there's none on the floor. Oh, yeah. I did. I dropped Patrick. You're right. Sorry. Sorry, Patrick. Sorry, buddy. Whoops. Sorry, Patrick. Brady just got entered for Thunder. That's very nice. That's awesome. Yep. Thanks, DC Crane. Appreciate it. I found it. You guys are awesome. So I will read all these next Friday, and then next Saturday we'll do the drawing. I love. By the way, DP says he finally saw Brand New Day, and it's awesome. I love it, DP. That's awesome, brother. DP, what are you still doing? Are you still isn't it like 1 o'clock in the morning where you are? Damn, brother. You are loyal. DP, that's why I love you. You're one of my faves. He's so loyal, man. All right. Is the Thunderdome ready? Is the Thunderdome ready? If it's ready, we will do our last thing. Sleepy says, I'm excited for next Saturday. Sleepy, you're excited till you end up in the trash can. But then you'll be a member of the trash can fan, babe. Oh, shit. Tom says, apparently dropping an entry was more important than the fact that Ray's phone sent me to voice. Tom, I just saw. I literally just saw I had 4 missed calls. I'm sorry, buddy. You know what happened is I usually have the phone on vibrate, so it tells me, and somehow I turned it off. My bad, Tom. My bad, buddy. My bad. I'm sorry. You guys, I want to say that Tom was there. He was there. It was my bad. It was my screw up. I'm pretty stupid. I apologize, Tom. Please forgive my stupidity. All right, let me go. Let me find the Thunderdome. By the way, guys, make sure to put your orders in for Crooks and Bandits Comics. Go to crooksbanditscomics.com and put in your order. crooksbanditscomics.com. Put in your order, and you will then be Tom. Remember, there is vacation coming. There is vacation coming for Adam. His vacation is coming the end of this month. So get your orders in now so you can get the books out before he leaves for vacation. All right? And then he'll be back. He'll be back, I think, right after Labor Day. So I just wanted to remind you guys. crooksbanditscomics.com. If you are a Patreon member, you are eligible for just email Adam and you're eligible for $2 off each book. As a Patreon member, you get the Chubbyray Comics discount. $2 off each book. Take advantage of it. Adam is going, no, he's going out of the country. He's not going to Hawaii. He's going somewhere in the Atlantic. I believe. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think it's going to Hawaii because Hawaii's in country. All right, here we go, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready for the Thunderdome? Every time I spin, someone is going to be eliminated. One person's going to win, and the last 3 people will all be put into the Rice Krispie Cup. All right? First person eliminated is Brady. Brady, you are eliminated, my man. Sorry, Brady. But Brady, listen. Brady, I will send you, because you were first eliminated, Brady, I will send you Batman Urban Legends. You will win Batman Urban Legends because you were the first one eliminated. So I'll send this to you, Brady. All right? Let me see who's next to be eliminated. All right? Lloyd, sorry, brother, you're eliminated. Yep. Sorry, Lloyd. Who's next to be eliminated? It has not been good for new people. 2 of my favorite new people eliminated right off the start. Laid Back Gamer and Kelvin. 3 new people. Are you kidding? Our first 3 eliminations are new people. Brady, Laid Back Gamer, and Kelvin. All 3 of my favorites eliminated right from the start. Who's next? We have Donut Destroyer. Donut Destroyer, he won last time. He was eliminated early this time. Those are all new people. So we can lose the people that I mentioned earlier. We've got new people to replace it. Chance, you've been eliminated. There's another new person. All new people are being eliminated first. Oh my God. Chance, Laid Back Gamer, Donut Destroyer, Brady, all you guys are eliminated. Gary D. Sorry, Gary D. Gary D's not a newbie. He's been around since the beginning. Love Gary D. All right, let's see who's next. Who is next? Xbox. Oh, man. Sorry, Xbox. Raul. Oh, Raul. Sorry, brother. Jack Solo. Oh, sorry, Jack. Abner. Oh. Who's next? Who's next to be eliminated? Downtown Adam. Oh, Adam, that sucks, man. Let's see. Who's getting eliminated next? History 1212. Sorry, brother. LP. Oh, LP's gone. Sorry, LP. Jake Coopsey. Sorry, brother. It's starting to wind down, guys. I love when the Thunderdome. I love when the Thunderdome gets fiercely competitive. Gallandowski. By the way, where's Gallandowski been? Gallandowski too good to watch the shows anymore? I haven't seen him for a while. He's always good. He's always entering. I love it, but it'd be good to see him once in a while. I haven't seen one of his comments in a long time. Robert Sheldon. Sorry, Robert. Here we go, guys. Who's the next one? Who's next to be eliminated? Is it going to be Crane? Yep, DC Crane. Sorry, buddy. Who's next to be eliminated? Fernando. Sorry, Fur. Sorry, buddy. Let's see who's next. Who's next, guys? We're doing the Thunderdome. Every time it comes up, somebody gets eliminated. Russell Dow. Oh, Russell. Sorry, brother. Who's next? Who is next to be eliminated? Who is next? Sean Rice. Sorry, Sean. Don't make fun of Sean, guys, because Sean's going to wrestling school. I don't want you to make him mad. I don't want anybody getting hurt. Let's see. Who's next? Jeff Wallace. Sorry, Jeff. Sorry, buddy. We got a great selection of books. 4 paperbacks. Somebody's going to win. Whoever wins this one. Thunder. Sorry, Thunder. All right, who's next to go? Who's next? It's about time for you guys to start picking who you think's going to win it. Jay Riff, sorry, buddy. There's only 9 left. Only 9 left. We're going down to 8. We're going to 8. The Elite 8, guys. Who's going to be left? Let's say goodbye to David Dobbs, artist. Sorry, David. All right. There's going to be 7 left after we lose. Los Master. Oh, we lost Lug Master. Oh. Is that Tug Job? Is Tug Job still in? I can't believe we have someone called Tug Job. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, we're down. We're down to a limited number. Here we go. Up next to be eliminated is effing Roy. Sorry, Roy. Only 6 left. The Sweet 6, guys. Here we go. The Sweet 6. Let's say bye to V-Stack. Sorry, V-Stack. The Fantastic 5, guys. Here we go. Fantastic 5. Bye, Tuesday. Sorry, Tuesday. All right, the final 4. Tug Job, Tom Jr. Jackson, Super Dougie, and Ace, or Aaron. All right, guys, let's see who's... This will be the last person eliminated. The next 3 people all get put in the Rice Krispies Cup, so they at least get entered as an entry. All right, let's see who's going to get in. Next person eliminated is Super Dougie. Oh, sorry, buddy. That means Tug Job, good Lord, Tom Jr. Jackson, and Aaron 007 you guys all get put in the cup, all right? Now let's see who's next to be eliminated. Next to be eliminated is Tom. Oh, so close. Sorry, Tom. All right, it's between Aaron and Tug Job. The winner is going to win the 4 paperbacks: Batman Urban Legends, Flash, Justice League, Aquaman, and the loser is going to get Batman Urban Legends. I'm going to give away another Batman Urban Legends because my wife bought a bunch of these. So you're going to win either Tug Job or Aaron. You're at least going to walk away with Urban Legends. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see. Oh my God. Aaron 007, you're getting. Aaron, you're winning Batman Urban Legends. Tug Job. Tug Job. Tug Job, you are winning. You're winning the big paperback set, man. Congratulations. Congratulations, Tugger. Congratulations, Tug Job. Who in the hell is Tug Job? All right. You're getting Batman Urban Legends, The Flash, Rogues Revolution, Justice League Vengeance is Thine, Aquaman, The Trench. That's all going to Tugger. Old Tug Job. Congratulate. Who is Tug Job even in the room? Is Tug Job here with us? Or who in the hell was Tug Job? Well played, Tug Job. I cannot believe we had a winner called Tug Job. What is wrong with this show? Whoever that is, congratulations. Yeah. Winners, send me your addresses. Send me your address to chubbyraycomics@gmail.com so I can send the... No. Tug Job is the winner. Tug Job, you win these paperbacks, all right? If you are a winner, send me an email to chubbyraycomics@gmail.com, all right? chubbyraycomics@gmail.com. Send me your information and I will get you your books. Everybody else send me your information so I can get your books out to you. And I got next Tuesday's books, V-Stack, El Gazebo. All you guys, all your books are getting packaged today, and they were either sent today or they're sent tomorrow. But Tug Job, get me your information. Laid Back Gamer, I got stuff going to you. I got stuff going to Shaz Bear. I got a bunch of guys that are getting books. My wife is sending everything out, so it won't be long. All right, you guys are the best. Remember, next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, we're giving Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Avengers by Jeff Johns away. We're giving this away next Saturday. However, the way the subscriptions are going for this channel, Chubbyray Comics subscription numbers are exploding. We are now up to 5,964 subscribers. That means we are 36 subscribers away from 6,000. So that means we might be giving away the Secret Warriors Omnibus before we give away the Avengers Omnibus. We might be giving away Secret Warriors first because of the subscriber now. We're 36 subscribers away from 6,000, guys. That is crazy. We literally could hit 6,000 before Monday. We could, which is crazy. A Batman video is coming out tonight. Members of Chubbyray Comics, you'll get it first. But it goes to everybody tomorrow. There is a Daredevil video that's up today. A Daredevil video is up now. Batman video tomorrow, and the top 10 perfect comic runs is over 5,000 views. So if you haven't seen that, I highly recommend it. People seem to really be liking that. and that makes me very happy. That makes me very happy. All right. So I'm loving the views. I'm loving the subscribers. We seem to be on a roll, which makes me very, very happy. I hope you guys are happy. I've been doing 2 shows a day, and I'm not tired at all, guys. I'm still not. I could literally do 3 more hours of talking comics. That's how much I love talking comics. But a lot of it is because comics are so great to talk about. That's a lot of it. But the other reason I like talking comics is because as an audience, you guys are such a fantastic audience that you make entertaining you easy. It's easy to entertain you guys, and that means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow's show, we might try a Patreon after show. After tomorrow's show, we might do a Patreon after show. So I'm just putting it out there because there's no Chubbyray Comics morning show tomorrow. There's just the night show. And it'll be coming up at 6 o'clock Eastern. 6 o'clock Eastern tomorrow night is when I'll be back. I hope you guys will come back and join me. You guys are great. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Give yourselves a hand. You guys were awesome tonight. And I will put up, I didn't get a chance to give you results, but I will put up, I'll put up the round 3 Marvel stuff. And I was going to name the winner tonight. I was going to name the winner for the Metropolis region. The Metropolis region, round 3, I need to get, but Aquaman and Supergirl are still tied. Aquaman and Supergirl are still tied, so we're almost at 300 votes. So if you have not voted in the Aquaman and Supergirl matchup, please do so I can name a winner. And once I do that, I'll put round 3 up for Metropolis, and I'll follow it with the Marvel rounds. You'll see that on Chubbyray Comics YouTube page. All right, you guys, take care, and I will talk to you tomorrow night. All right? I'll talk to you tomorrow night. Keep it going. If you guys have not liked this video, please like it. Thank you, Brady. You're the best. Everybody, get me your address. Everybody who won tonight, get me your address. No, there's no such thing as we don't long live the onion. We long live the Legion. Come on, Tuesday. See you guys later. Good night, everybody. Take care. Have a great Friday night. So long, you guys. You're great.